Hello everybody, my name's Russell Webster and a big welcome to my 2021 New Year's Criminal Justice Quiz. If you're a regular reader of my blog, you know that it's traditional to start the new year to ease our way in after the holidays with a Criminal Justice Quiz. Traditionally, if I'm honest, those quizzes have been slightly nerdy, looking at the latest statistics, criminal justice trends in some detail. But after the year that we've all had, I figured I'd try something a bit more fun and entertaining for this year. So, see what you think. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down in the section below. And here we go. Okay, so it's still a criminal justice themed quiz, but it takes its inspiration from Richard Osman's House of Games, my guilty pleasure. BBC 2 6:30 on a weekday evening, which is just a series of word games. It's very straightforward. Every edition of that show finishes with a round called Answer Smash, and that's what this quiz is built around. So I'll start by giving you a very straightforward example. You just take a pictorial clue, in this case a photo of the Justice Secretary Robert Buckland, with a verbal clue, patriotic British tune. You smash the answers to those two questions together and you get Robert Buck, Land of Hope and Glory. Pretty simple, eh? Well, there's three sections to the quiz, and we'll start with section 1, which is themed on criminal justice places. Here we go. There's your first photo, one of the most famous prison institutions, long-standing prison institutions in England and Wales. Combine that with your verbal clue, British actor found in Middle Earth and the Caribbean. Smash those two answers together and what have you got? Very straightforward if you recognise the institution. Yep, so HMP Dartmoor gives you HMP Dartmoor Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom and HMP Dartmoor. On we go. One of the most famous places in the British criminal justice legal system. This one's in London. So combine the name of that place with an East End football team. A professional East End football team. We're not looking at someone that plays on Hackney Marshes. Did you get it? Well, that's the Central Criminal Court, but it's much better known as the Old Bailey. So the Old Bailey, Leyton Orient. The Old Bailey and Leyton Orient. Upwards and onwards. No, I'm sorry, that's just a fraction out of focus. So a photo of part of another very famous prison, together with the verbal clue, aka Iron Man. Yep, so I think this is prison dates from the 1800s. It's in South London. Did you get it? Well, the answer is HMP Bricks Tony Stark. All right, on to the next one. Another London prison. Again, very well known, this one in North London. So if you combine that photo with the clue, British comedian who likes a hotel, I'll make it even easier. He's well known for Red Nose Day. Yeah, I'm sure you've got that one. HMP Pentonville Lenny Henry. HMP Pentonville and Lenny Henry. Right. Last one in this round, much more modern institution. And the verbal clue, squishy confectionery. Very nice with a hot chocolate. Yeah, the prison's in South East London, Cat A, Ah, of course. HMP Bell Marshmallow. Hope you enjoyed those. Now on to section 2, which focuses on famous criminal justice people. Well, if you work in or for the prison and probation systems, you certainly should know the identity of the woman in the photo there. The verbal clue is American actor, politician. He'll be back. You'll be very glad to know I resisted the temptation to do the voice there. Yeah, so that is Joe Farrar, and the answer is Joe Farrar, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Joe Farrar and Arnie. This photo perhaps not quite so easy, although if you work for the probation service, you should know. Combine the person in that photo with the clue trending real estate TV show. This one might be a bit trickier. I have to say I didn't know the show till my kids got me into it. It was one of those that became very popular during lockdown, as we exhausted all sources of entertainment. Yeah, it's Justin Russell. Justin Russell Selling Sunset. Justin Russ Selling Sunset. One of the ministers at the Ministry of Justice. Do you know who that is? Combined with a famous Catherine Bigelow movie. Not Hurt Locker, which was the one she, if I'm right, she got the Oscar for as director. But a follow-up, big movie, big success. Yeah, so that is the Prison and Probations Minister. And the answer is Lucy Fraser, Dark 30. Lucy Fraser, 0 Dark 30. Oh, my favourite one. Everyone knows who that person is, I think. So smash up the answer with Tinky Winky, Dipsy and the gang. The gang in this case, including Lala and Poe. Yes, you've got it. Pretty Teletubbies. Pretty Patel, Teletubbies. Pretty Teletubbies. That's going to make it into a Christmas cracker near you for next year. I'm absolutely sure. Very respected person in the penal reform field. Been in that position for many years. Combine that woman with the verbal clue, a beginner's error. A beginner's error. Did you get it? Francis Crookie Mistake. Yeah, Francis Crook from the Howard League for Penal Reform, and Rookie Mistake. Francis Crookie Mistake. Well, you might be relieved we're on to the final round now. Criminal justice objects. Here we go. Not too tricky to identify, and combine that with the US actress and chat show host. I could have put US actor, but I wanted to give you the clue that this was a woman. It's one of the most famous chat shows in the world. Yep, it's Prison Cell Ellen DeGeneres. Prison Cell and Ellen DeGeneres. Prison Cell and DeGeneres. There we go, a blast from the past. Although you do still see these around in parts of London and I'm sure other cities. So what's that a photo of? And smash it together with a famous English place of learning. Yeah, it doesn't get much easier, does it? It is, of course, a police Oxford University. Police box and Oxford University. Thing with the objects is they're very easy to identify. So combine that object with the verbal clue. Fairy tales start like this. Yes, I don't think you're going to need much time for that one, are you? Police trunch once upon a time. Police truncheon once upon a time. Only a couple left now. I like this clip. So, you know what that's a photo of? Put it together with a very famous British crime author. Adaptations always on the telly or in movies. Yeah, here we go. It's electronic Tagatha Christie. Electronic Tagatha Christie. Here we go. And the very last one. Again, the objects are the easy ones, the clue. Nothing else matters for this US heavy rock band. Yeah, if you're not a heavy rock fan, and I certainly aren't, you're still going to have heard of this band, I'm pretty sure. Well, there we go. Police Metallica. Police Helmet and Metallica. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the quiz. Like I say, if you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Share your score if you want to. I hope that was a bit of fun, and I hope we're all in for a much better year this year than last year. Happy New Year.